Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Today I'm taking you on another vlog style video to Simply Capri located in Winter Garden, Florida. This is a brand new Amalfi Coast themed restaurant. I actually was just in the Amalfi Coast in October for my brother's wedding, and my favorite part of the Amalfi Coast was the food, so I'm really excited that they brought a taste of it here in Orlando, and I'm gonna take you with me to try it. We ended up picking outside to sip just because it's so nice out. It's beautiful here, and their patio is gorgeous. Just got our menus, and I mean, there's so much here. Like, there's literally so much. Something that super caught my eye is their wine flights. They started around $15, but they have real authentic wine from Italy, and I think it's really great to try just a little bit of everything. I brought my friend Josie with me today. Josie is another content creator living in Orlando. She specializes in food and beverage content, and she travels a lot too. She's a really interesting blog, everything. Her Instagram's awesome. I'm like, oh, I love her Instagram. Her socials are really great. I'll link them below so you can take a look. But Josie has an incredible career. She does such a good job showcasing food and beverage, and she partners with some of the biggest brands. Like, I literally aspire to be here, to be honest.
Stop, I feel the same way about you. Sam's making me blush. To drink, I just asked for like a watermelon mocktail because I don't really drink, and they had a watermelon and basil margarita on the menu. So if I did drink, I would definitely get that. It's just so sunny, and I felt like watermelon and basil and lime juice would just be like so refreshing, and it's gorgeous out here, so we'll see how it comes out.
Really do have a great mocktail menu too, so if you're not someone who is into alcohol, then there's also a lot of options for you just for mocktails too, so you can still come here, have a drink, but you know, a 0 proof one. This menu is huge though. Like, there's so much on here. I'm never over it. I love a place that has options. We are taste testing. I honestly forgot which wine is which, but I'm gonna try all three. Oh, that's good. I can't pronounce any of these things. Do a little swirl. Check out the legs on that wine. My mom told me that like if your wine has legs, like if it like drips down like that, that means it's a good wine. But I don't know if that's true or if I just came from a poor family and every time we saw something other than it just falling off the glass, then we thought it was good to go. Leg test, if you will. I love good red wine, and these ones are fantastic. Josie and I were just talking that this place is across from CP housing. I feel like if I were on my CP, I would be here regularly because it's walking distance. Like, you can't go wrong. I feel like old CP housing kind of was like tricky because everything you had to like Uber to or party bus to, if you were a party bus gal. Just got our antipasta. It is phenomenal looking. You get a lot for two people. There's a lot on here.
If you were coming here for like a girls' night and just doing like wine and this, I feel like you'd be more than happy.
Oh, yeah.
And then they have big chunks of Parmesan. They're very creamy and sharp, but they also have some nice little pieces of texture, like almost, I don't want to say gritty because that sounds like a negative connotation, but like nice little bits of salt. It's very, very good. I haven't had the mozzarella yet, but it looks amazing. And I was telling Sam, olives are one of like the only foods I hate, and I'm Italian, and like I want to love olives, so I always try them. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's not terrible, and maybe I will like it paired with like one of the cheeses, so that's a win for me personally. But everything is really, really good. I also am excited to try this little fruit with some of the cheeses.
10 out of 10, if I had to rate it. You'll know at like a certain point in time that I rate everything a 10 out of 10, but I mean it. So we just got our pizza, we have the Anna Capri, everything looks very fresh. This is like filled. This is super big. Okay, how do I even do this? This is very good. You can definitely taste how fresh it is. So our entrees just came. I'm gonna stitch them right over here. Scampi is like one of my favorite things ever, and that the lemon on there. This shrimp is giant. Shrimp is one of my weaknesses. I used to not be a seafood person, but now I'm like obsessed. And this is my weakness. That's good. I feel like this is outrageously fresh. Okay, Josie, thoughts?
I think it's really good. The shrimp are really big, really fresh. I thought what put it over the edge a little bit for me was the fresh lemon juice. I might want to add a little bit of salt, but I'm thinking the reason they didn't go too heavy on the salt is because there are capers, and so some people don't like stuff as salty. So it's never a bad thing for me. I'd rather have it be less salty and be able to add a little bit for myself.
Big muscles.
I'm gonna dip it in there, dip it in the juices. Oh, it's pretty good. The broth is really nice.
So dessert is here. We got a few things. I'm gonna stitch them right here. The presentation is unreal. I got an affogato as well, but I did get decaf because it's pretty late. and I didn't want to stay up all night, even though the Taylor Swift album comes out tonight, even though I'm posting this next Wednesday, but I'm filming this on Thursday of the week prior. So I probably could use some caffeine tonight because I will be staying up and crying and listening to the album. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm gonna try this lemon cake. Usually I like to record like the first little like scoop. Maybe I'll stitch that on here so you can see what I'm recording. I love lemon so much, like anything that's lemon flavored. And I think the raspberry on the bottom really balances everything out too. It is just really, really good.
The lemon sorbet is very, very, very fresh and very tart. So the berry sauce and the cream were nice with it. But when you got a bite of just the sorbet, I was like, whew, very lemony, very tart, which I really like a lot. So nice and refreshing, and I like the presentation.
Final thoughts. I think this is a great restaurant. This is a great option if you're visiting Orlando, you're looking for something fun, different to do for dinner. I think it's very family friendly. There's lots of options. There's mocktails, there's cocktails. There's a lot of really fresh, incredible food here.
I agree. I think it's really nice. I love that it's like a nice dining option over here in Flamingo Crossing, because it's really nice if you're like moving in on your Disney college program and you and your family need somewhere to go as they're like moving you in. Like, this is super nice if you're going on a date in the Disney college program, but also if you're just here on vacation or live locally. I really like that it's nice to eat outside, because I feel like even though the weather is super nice here, I really struggle sometimes to find like a restaurant with like a really nice outdoor dining option with like fresh salads and fresh apps, and where you can just grab like little bites like that or a bigger meal. And I think everything was really good, really fresh. The servers were really, really nice and really knowledgeable, and so I'm really thankful for them to have me out here and work with them today. So I will be posting this content on Instagram. It probably will already be posted by the time I post this. But as always, thank you for joining, and I will see you next Wednesday.